Renzo gang, what's up? You know what time it is. Another reaction video coming to you. As you can see, I'm chilling today. I'm chill today. Yeah, yeah. Today I will be reacting to a video titled "Here's Why Muay Thai Will Save You in the Street." Mm, mm. For a long time, a lot of people have always been saying, that karate stuff and that martial art can't save you in the street. I'm here to tell you it definitely can. It can save you. It just depends on how you use it and depends on if you're actually good enough to, withstand the dangers within the street. Because a lot of times, everybody always claim that karate or martial arts, everyone always think, is a bunch of hocus pocus and a bunch of, magic tricks. That's in the movies. I'm here to tell y'all, martial arts really works, people. You're not gonna sit there and tell me a trained fighter is not going to beat a fighter that's not trained. You're not going to sit there and tell me that. How can y'all sit there and glorify boxing all the time and say boxing, rules of street fights and all that, this, that, and the third? Then when it comes to martial arts, y'all saying it's a bunch of hocus pocus. I'm going to prove to you today that that's all false. You run up on someone that's a trained black belt or just a regular kickboxer in the street, you're gonna get your head knocked off. I promise you that. A Muay Thai fighter, especially. You probably may get a Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, maybe, which I doubt it. But a trained martial arts or a trained fighter, they're not gonna lose to nobody in the streets. Now, granted, there are a lot of dirty fighters in the streets. I get that. But a regular street fighter is not gonna beat a trained boxer, martial artist, whatever. That's not gonna happen. And I'm here to prove today of why I can save you in the streets. So, with that being said, Renzo gang, let's get into it.
Is a very good technique in self-defense as it allows you to get away. Good.
Uh,
Let me start by saying that this video doesn't condone street fighting in any way or form, and it's always
no,
important to take the high road. However, many people start martial arts to learn how to defend themselves properly. If you're ever in a
yes,
situation where you need to defend yourself, you must learn a martial art that serves as effective self-defense. That leads
I'm exactly. Martial arts are known for teaching you self-discipline and defending yourselves. It's not really created to, go out there and start trouble and beat on people. That's not what martial arts is for. That's not why I got into martial arts. I got into martial arts to defend myself. There's going to be a time and place where you're probably going to be put in a situation where you're going to have to defend yourself. Luckily, I have not really been in that situation. Hopefully, it never happens, but just in case, people out here, are insane. And, you know, I'm I'm just encouraging you guys to, defend yourselves, especially if you got kids, teach them to defend themselves against bullies. That's why I encourage everyone to take a martial art, to defend yourself, because you never know what you're standing up against, especially if you're against more than one opponent in the streets. You definitely have to find a way to defend yourself. So that being said, let's continue. By all means, this is not encouraging you to go out and start trouble with anybody. Don't do that. No.
to many people raising the question, how effective is Muay Thai in a street fight? Muay Thai is Thailand's national sport and cultural
Hmm.
martial art. The sport dates back many centuries and is a close combat sport in which the entire body is used to attack and counterattack through striking.
Copyright strikes, y'all. And with Muay Thai, it's a very aggressive martial art. So you're always gonna Muay Thai is definitely one of those martial arts. It will
Because of the
definitely help in
simple
the street.
tactics
I'm
used in
telling
Muay Thai, it's successful in street fights. If you plan to knock your opponent unconscious on the ground, it won't take many elbows to the head or chin.
you, it
Elbows are
won't.
astoundingly
You
effective
can
at
do a.
blocking
Trust me, it's a lot more than just kicking. Trust me,
Muay Thai
it's a lot
methods
more
are
than
used by UFC fighters every day in the octagon because they work and are effective. The brutality with which Muay Thai impacts the body is one of the main reasons it is more successful in street fighting than other martial arts. Unlike some other martial arts that emphasize shifting body weight to avoid harm while causing minimum
that.
damage to your opponent, Muay Thai strikes are designed to injure or forcefully stop your opponent's advances.
Yep.
The more you understand how to kick, elbow, punch, knee, and trip, as in using off balancing or sweeping
Mm-hmm.
takedowns, the greater your chances of protecting yourself become.
Exactly. What I keep trying to tell people, it works. And if you don't think it works, stand up against a martial arts and you'll see for yourself.
Ranges have been the favorite of choreographed films, and for a good reason. Close combat eliminates the strength advantage that various heights provide to opponents. If you're
Mm-hmm.
the shorter combatant, this levels the playing field. In a street fight, Muay Thai works because it teaches you how to clinch and throw your opponent. The
Yep.
clinch is a close quarter technique that is a vital Muay Thai technique. It's
Yes,
a
it
close
is.
range technique for controlling your
And the crazy thing is, like, when I started, I was not a fan of clinching. I was not a fan of it. But since I know how to do a clinch and I know how to, dominate my opponent in the clinch, I don't mind, up close and personal. Sometimes you got to be careful with the up close and personal, close quarter combat. That's why also we use push kicks, or if we call them teeps. Keep your opponent away from you. There's a lot of reasons why martial arts works in a street fight. I'm telling you,
opponent,
a
and
lot.
inflicting injury with knees to the body and head
Yep,
contains a lot of grabs. While grabbing and or holding for any purpose other than attacking with a knee strike, for example,
yep.
is
Them
theoretically
knee strikes are
illegal.
very deadly, and I love throwing knees. I love to do that.
Control of the
I
speed
just don't
and
like having
accuracy
knees
of
thrown
every
at
punch
me.
and throw.
They
You can
hurt.
deflect the blow, strike back,
Yep,
and
and
then
I
grab
hate
your opponent's
sweeps.
arm or leg, strike back, and then throw. Muay Thai effectively trains fighters to grab an opponent's limbs and neck as part of offensive and defensive maneuvers, which works extremely well in street combat.
Yes, it
Effective
does.
trips. Muay Thai teaches you how to employ various trips.
Now, the trips, what we call sweeps, I hate those with a passion. I cannot stand getting swept. Ooh, I hate it. And I hate fighting, well, sparring against guys that love to sweep. I cannot stand it. It's a pain, trust
And
me.
sweeps to knock down your opponent.
I put down an equivalence of fighting against a capoeira fighter. You know what I'm talking about, Eddie Gordo from Tekken.
Sweeps and trips
I
are
can't
vital on the
stand it.
offensive to break your opponent's will or negate your opponent's assaults on the defensive
Mm,
end. Knowing how to sweep your opponent off their feet is a very good technique in self defense as it allows you to get away.
yep.
Good defensive stance. Because your feet are shoulder width apart in Muay Thai, you
Mm-hmm.
have a powerful defensive posture that
Yep.
allows for easy mobility and a sturdy
And how
stance
they teach us how to do, shoulder width apart, walking like you're on a train track. That's how they teach us to do it. That's why I love 8 points Muay Thai. Like I love how they break down.
against
I
body
love
attacks. Your hands should be slightly higher
it.
in the
Yep.
classic Thai fighting posture, with your palms facing
Yeah.
upwards. You can also
Yeah.
hold them against your chin,
Yes,
which protects
sir.
your face from inexperienced fighters' errant
Mm-hmm.
strikes. Muay Thai also requires you to stand with your power hand and foot at the rear of your
Yep.
body, allowing you to
Yep.
swivel your hip to your more strong, natural
Yes, sir. And I'm glad that I'm an orthodox person,
in a street fight situation.
not
Another
southpaw.
question we often get is Muay Thai practical in a street fight? There's a certain amount of risk that comes with any sort of street fight. One of the main
Yep.
disadvantages of using Muay Thai is that it keeps you within a pretty close range because it
Yep.
requires using your elbows and knees to make things effective. This
Yes,
makes
it
Muay
does.
Thai a practical form of self defense. However,
Yeah. I will say sometimes, like,
while if
sometimes Muay Thai, it had, like I said, the disadvantages. It requires you, up close and personal, close quarter combat, with the elbows and the knees, It I would say if you're willing to take the damage to, inflict the damage, then by all means go for it. But how they teach us, get in and get out. Don't sit there too long unless you have a very high tolerance for pain and you can take that and you have a very, very, very strong chin and you got a strong core, By all means, do you, but not me. I'm not gonna sit there and let you and take damage just to get cause you damage. I'm not gonna do that. That ain't me.
A few Muay Thai techniques help you create distance. This type of martial art mainly
Yep.
focuses on closing the distance and landing powerful strikes. You
Oh, I
also need to
love
know how to fight on the
that.
ground, since Muay Thai's one vulnerability in a fight is if the
Hmm.
opponent drags you down. For instance, if your opponent is trained in jiu-jitsu and manages to
Yeah.
take you to the ground, they will almost certainly win. Only
Yeah.
knocking out the ground fighter before going to the ground, or
Yes.
understanding some jiu-jitsu yourself, can save you from this defeat, at least enough to
I'm
qualify.
telling you, if you try to sit there and fight someone that's had good ground game, a wrestler or a jiu-jitsu fighter, my advice, knock them out. And that also is a good advantage in a street fight because a lot of street fighters they like to, fight on their feet. They like to fight dirty, so that's where the ground game comes into play. I'm just saying.
Get yourself back on your feet.
So that was a good video. Like I said before, martial arts they definitely can help you in a street fight, especially stuff like Muay Thai and Brazilian Jiu Jitsu and maybe even wrestling. Of course, boxing will too. But of course, you're gonna have your disadvantage. Excuse me. You're gonna have your disadvantages always. That's with anything. Boxers. You fighting against someone that boxers. What can get a boxer is when someone tries to fight dirty and tries to grab you or pick you up and slam you or kick you. That's what can mess a boxer up. Muay Thai fighter, like they said, we're trained to, a lot of our techniques are up close and personal, especially when it comes to the knees and the elbow. And that's a disadvantage because you never know, so your opponent in the streets can have a weapon on them. So I prefer to keep the distance, or if I know that I'm definitely going to knock you out or definitely going to cause you some serious pain or damage, that's when I can get in. I can get in, get you with a couple of elbows, get out, fake around, kick the leg if I have to, clinch if I have to, and teep you. It's like I said, Muay Thai is definitely one of those martial arts. Do not sleep on it. Muay Thai does not get the recognition it deserves. That's why when everyone act like when like what is Muay Thai, what is that, and then people like that don't work. Okay, I can promise you it works. And then on top of that, I'm pretty quick with it too, so you never know. And with me, I love to throw a lot of fakes. With me, I love to I love to move my feet around. Like make you think which like I'm make you think I'm going to kick you when really I'm gonna hit you in the mouth. Or for example, is another thing I love to do is I love to switch my stance. And while you worry about me switching my stance, like I can just easily just you know fake and then get back to my regular fight stance and catch you with the elbow or catch you with the jab. And my one of my favorite things I love to do is the jab to the face, fake jab to the face and to the body. And I love to get them body shots. That's what's going to get you. I will attack that body, especially if I'm in the clinch. Like I will need that body. So like I said, Muay Thai is definitely one of those martial arts that definitely can help you in the streets. Brazilian Jiu Jitsu and wrestling. If your opponent gets you to the ground, yeah, you're done for. And a lot of times, Jiu Jitsu guys and wrestlers are a lot bigger than Muay Thai guys. So most likely, if they get you on the ground, they got you. Unless you got some crazy footwork and you're fast and you can knock them out before they get you, or if you know how to sprawl takedowns, that could save you. Now, when I've actually play spar with Brazilian Jiu Jitsu guys, or like did like regular sparring, of course I'll lose. Of course, I'm not a Brazilian Jiu Jitsu guy. I'm a Muay Thai guy. One thing I do know how to do is I do know how to sprawl takedown, so that can save me for a little bit. Get them a little ground and pound if I had to. But it's a lot of ways you can definitely survive the streets. The street fight. You know, any martial art can work. Don't ever let nobody tell you that martial arts cannot work in a street fight. It definitely can. They just say that because they see the movies and they think that's all fake. Okay, Just because, yeah, it's choreographed, but at the same time, those guys know what they're doing. So trust and believe me. Don't ever sit there and say a martial arts can't beat you in the streets. I'm telling you, a black belt will destroy you in the streets. A Muay Thai guy, we will destroy you in the streets. A kickboxer will destroy you in the streets. It don't matter. A non-trained fighter is not going to beat a trained, skilled martial arts or a boxer. That's just not going to happen. That's what I keep trying to tell people. With that being said, post your comments down below. Let me know what you all thought. Matter of fact, comment down below your favorite martial arts and what kind of martial arts videos you guys want me to react to. Because, like I said, I'm a huge martial arts, fanatic. I love it to death. It's one of my favorite things in the whole wide world. If you want to know more about Muay Thai, comment down below, and I will definitely react to some more Muay Thai videos so you guys can understand, you know, what Muay Thai really is, and what is the difference between Muay Thai and kickboxing. And and also, if you guys want to know why I love Muay Thai so much, I'll actually do a video why I love it so much, and I'll, do a video of, how, how it helped me be a better person, got me, more respectful, got me, it humbles you a lot. Trust and believe me. If you want to know more about Muay Thai, just comment down below. Let me know, and I will definitely find some more videos and react to them. Or I'll even, give you guys a little summary of Muay Thai if that's what you want. Because like I said, I'm gonna give you what you want. I guarantee you, I'm gonna give you what you want. Cause I'm a nice guy. I love y'all Renzo gang. You feel me? And we out.